Satnam, Namaste. Hi. Welcome to our very first Move Yoga Life New Moon Kundalini Yoga workshop online. This is something that I've been doing now for a little over a year. I'm very blessed to be able to teach this class over at Lifetime Fitness, as well as our beautiful studio in Gilbert called Sunshine Yoga and Pilates. But now, given the circumstances, we all need to get creative, and I'm very blessed to be able to do this practice from home, and especially with the help of my amazing husband, who's extremely creative, to be able to set this whole thing up and right now watch our twin girls and hopefully be able to get them to bed so that we can have the time that we need to be able to really tune in and be able to get all this wonderful energy that we have coming to us here for the next several weeks. I know we've gone through quite a bit, ending this last new moon, this Piscean new moon. It definitely brought out a lot of truth. It brought up a lot of fear. But with those two things, I'm hoping that it also allowed us to take in the important lesson of what that new moon was about. And it was about really tuning into your intuition, really being able to tune into your truth. And hopefully you were able to use the 5 ways to connect from the last workshop and use that to be able to guide you through a lot of what was happening these past several weeks. But now we're coming into a new energy, and we're coming into this beautiful Aries energy. And it's time to now be able to tune into what this new moon is trying to teach us. And so the best way we know how to do this is through our workshops. I hopefully am able to give you the forecast so that you get a good understanding of what it means to have an Aries new moon and to experience this for the next several weeks, as well as what are going to be the best ways to stay in flow and to be able to connect to this energy so that when we are feeling disconnected and down, especially in times like this, we can go to these tools and be able to at least uplift ourselves and get ourselves hopefully out of that funk much faster. And with that being said, I like to go ahead and actually get this class started. And I'm going to ask you to use a little bit of your imagination, if you can, with me. I'm going to use a little bit of mine. If you can at least pretend that right now you are in my classroom, in a beautiful yoga studio setting. Hopefully you have your mats and you have your 2 sheets ready to go, your new moon wishing sheet, as well as your 5 ways to connect. I had posted earlier that in order to find these, you'll have to join the Move Yoga Life Tribe group on Facebook. In that group, you'll be able to find it in files and you'll be able to print it out from there. And so hopefully you have that, as well as my yogis that have continued to come to the workshops for the last over year. Bring your old one, because we're going to be transitioning some of the information from your old new moon wishing onto this sheet as well. But we'll go over that here in a little bit. So make sure you have those 2 things, and we'll get ready to get started. So let's go ahead, and if you haven't found yourself seated quite yet, allow yourself to actually come lying down. In our classroom, we come into a Shavasana, and we allow ourselves to really ground, hone in, and connect to the classroom, connect to the setting, connect to the space, so that as we open up and become a bit more vulnerable, because these workshops can get a bit intense, we can really allow ourselves to feel safe. We can really allow ourselves to feel grounded. And so do me a favor, allow yourself to come lying down. Take a moment to get comfortable, to relax, to have yourself in a posture where you feel your entire spine grounded. Grounded onto the mat. You're welcome to tuck the tailbone under. Gently bring the chin to the chest. Relax the arms down beside you. And just allow yourself to take some just natural deep breaths in, natural deep breaths out. Try not to control anything quite yet. We're just trying to tune into the space. And so as you relax into the space, as you mindfully tune into your breath, start to notice the difference between where you were at a few seconds ago to where you're at now. Start to notice the heaviness in your body, the heaviness within the breath. You're welcome now to take some deep breaths in through the nose and deep breaths out through the nose. And continue to take these long, deep breaths, feeling the sensation of the body relaxing, feeling the sensation of the quieting of the mind. And as you continue to take these long, deep breaths, allow yourself to close your eyes. Close your eyes and just listen to my voice. Listen to my voice as I guide you through the forecast of this new moon, as I allow you to be able to open up and hear the awareness of what this new moon has to offer you today. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. This is the forecast of the fierce, confident, courageous new moon in Aries, cycling through from March 23rd to April 23rd, 2020. Every month, the new moon is the most influential time to set your intentions and make your wishes. The new moon heralds the start of goal setting and making powerful wishes. It's all about letting the universe know what you truly want. Just getting clarity on this is a miracle maker. So let's make miracles happen and see our dreams come true with the help of the new moon. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Aries new moon darkens the sky on March 24th, just a few days after spring equinox. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, signifying the first wave of fresh energy for new beginnings and fresh starts. This new moon is connected to the element of fire, the sun, heat, the color of yellow. The fierce fire of Aries is here to reignite that burning desire to have the courage to move forward and take action. We may feel a sense of optimism and invigorated by the fresh, confident energy. But be cautious. This fierce energy can trigger some hot tensions and enthusiasm. Hot tensions and enthusiasm with instability. While this fire can give us a boost of motivation and drive us into action, it can also intensify things, make us aggressive, angry, impulsive, and emotions can boil over. As we move through this transition, it is really important that we find ways to make our new routine productive and healthy. Now more than ever, we must take time for ourselves to cool down, think things through, and breathe. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Aries is connected to the solar plex chakra, which draws attention to our gut, our immune system, and our powerhouse. From this space, we maintain a strong sense of self-worth and empower ourselves. We have unlimited energy, excellent health, strong willpower, and a solid, healthy inner balance. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Know that the Aries new moon is here to bring us endurance, self-confidence, to be fully aware of the effects of our actions, and to connect our personal power. Understand that we can't control the situation around us, but what we can control is our actions. We can breathe, take one step at a time, change our perspective, and discover our purpose. Use this fierce energy to light up your fire, and in turn, light up the world around you. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And now, staying in this moment, taking this moment of silence to just appreciate the things that you were able to hear, the things that you were able to take in, and let go the things that did not serve you. The seeds have been planted. The awareness is there. And now is the moment for us to dive a little bit deeper and be able to go into the 5 ways to connect to this fiery, fierce, confident, willpower new moon. Slowly, gently, begin to wiggle the fingers, begin to wiggle the toes, stretching the hands up above you, pointing the toes further down below you, giving yourself a big spinal stretch. Slowly drawing the knees into the chest, taking a moment to pause here, rocking side to side, back and forth. And then whenever you're ready, slowly allowing yourself to come up to seated. Bringing yourself up to seated, and now preparing to go over the 5 ways to connect to this new moon, as well as the ways to be able to manifest by going over our new moon wishes. All right. So let's go ahead and go over the 5 ways to connect to the Aries new moon. This is the part of the class where we, one by one, discuss and talk about what are the 5 ways to connect with this moon. What are ways for us to be able to stay in flow, to stay in sync? This is the part of the class where I really stress that this sheet you want to keep somewhere around you, whether it's at work or if it's now around in your house, somewhere where you can see it on the daily. And the way that it works is that, let's say you're feeling out of sync, you're feeling in a funk, a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression. This is a great sheet to go to, a great tool to go to and ask yourself, am I doing these 5 things? Have I done any of this today? And maybe you start with 1, or maybe you go straight to 5 and you allow yourself to really make that your focus for the day and just see what happens. Because the whole point of this is for you to stay in the flow, in sync with what this new moon for the next several weeks is trying to teach you, it's trying to show you, it's trying to help you grow with. And the bottom line is we're doing all this so that we can ultimately come to a space of being able to truly manifest and truly make our wishes and dreams come true. And I hope even with the given circumstances that we're experiencing right now, that you're still dreaming, you're still manifesting, and you're still setting those goals. Things might look a little bit different, but new opportunities have opened up. And so it's up to us to have the strength, the courage to work with these changes. And the Aries new moon is here to give us that, So let's go over them. So one by one, starting with the first one. The first one is take action. The new moon in Aries marks the start of the new moon cycle. Since Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, we now have a clean slate. And the time for dreaming is over. It's now time to take action. Move forward. Whatever we've been holding back on or saving to do for later, it's now time to finally get the ball rolling. If we've been lax about doing anything, this is the time to get back on it. So when I say no more dreaming, of course, we want to still dream, but some of us get locked in that whole dream aspect and never really truly start taking realistic action, making these dreams actually come true. And so now, more than ever, it's time to start taking action. Start lighting that fire so that you can start to move forward. And this moon is here to help us do that. So 1, take action. Number 2, make a 12-month plan. This is a wonderful time to make a plan for the year ahead. The fiery, enthusiastic Aries energy is great for infusing our plans with drive and determination. Aries can be really impulsive, but also very disciplined. So it's important right now to make some clear plans of action. With a bit of discipline, anything is possible. So let's make some plans. If you can take time, some of us have a bit more time than we did before. Maybe some of us don't. Either way, try and take time to make some plans. Although we don't know exactly what the future holds, we never knew exactly what the future holds. So either way, make your plans. Make your plans for the next several weeks. Make your plans for the next several months on what exactly you want to get accomplished. Not even depending on what the given circumstances are about, but what you truly need to get accomplished for yourself, for your family, for your friends, for the environment that you're actually in. And so if that means making a list of things that you're going to do with your kids, making a list of things that you're going to do for your home, making a list of things of what you're going to do for your work, there's many things that you can make plans for. And now is the time to do that. Number 3, be courageous. If we've been too timid and need courage to move forward with whatever we're facing, especially relating to our wish list, Aries is connected to the brave Mars, and the energies around the Aries new moon reflect this. Decide that you can be bolder in life. Decide that you can be bolder in life, and then work on it. Be bold, have grit, and try not to be overly cautious about the results. Now is the time to incorporate a bit more of this impulsiveness, a healthy impulse, in your life. So can you be courageous? Can you be brave? Can you put yourself out there, make yourself vulnerable, and do things that you've been maybe too scared to face? This is the time. This is the time to be courageous, to have confidence, to have that self-esteem, to be driven, to be able to do things for you. The things that you've been holding on to in your gut, that you've been wanting so badly to finally let out, now is the time to do it. So be courageous. Number 4, have some fun and laugh. For real, have some fun and laugh. Are we having fun? Being spontaneous often enough? Having a really good belly laugh? Think about it. And if the answer is no, then fix that over the coming weeks. Aries is connected to the 3rd chakra, the solar plex, the gut. Activate this space by taking time to have a good laugh and make more time for fun. Aries is the child of the zodiac, and now is a good time to remind yourself to connect with your inner child. I love this one because of obvious reasons. There is so much going on right now in the world, and with us being in this very survival, very serious, every time we wake up, it's another either horrible news or another thing that's attacking our sanity, our home. And so it's important to still take that time to still in any way to have fun. And where it says about connecting with that inner child, I have not been outside or seen as many people actually outside as much as it's been in the last several weeks. It's actually, I keep saying this, that this is reminding me of when I was a kid, of the weekends where the neighbors and friends were outside. And although we're keeping our social distance, and so it's not exactly the same, but I see more people outside doing more yard work. I see kids more outside riding their bikes. I find myself getting more creative and needing to get creative with my kids. So it's really, even though this is an interesting time, it's really bringing us back to have to remember the old times of when maybe we were kids and when life was a little bit slower and we were able to take time to really fully be present because there wasn't so much going on around us. And so really see what it means to connect to your inner child and really see if you can figure out ways to have fun. I have a great friend that told me that right now there's this thing called a happy hour that you can call with your friends and be able to FaceTime. And even though we're not next to each other, but to still be able to have that fun. So if you can call a friend and do that and have those good laughs, then please take the time to do that. All right. And then number 5, focus on you and build that confidence. Yes. Focus on you and build that confidence. This is also a time for self-TLC. Aries is filled with enthusiasm and vigor. Ask yourself, what is it you truly need? Aries is all about confidence, willpower, and the element of fire. It's time to get fired up. Give yourself a makeover. Take care of yourself. Ask for space. Clean up your space and get the junk out. With the help of the Aries new moon, we now have all the confidence and courage to get fired up and take action for you. So focus on you and build that confidence. We need you. We need your light. We need your fire. And now more than ever, it's time for you to discover your purpose and ignite that fire and light up the world around you. And so the best way we could do that is by connecting to this fiery, fierce, energetic new moon. And so I also have at the bottom of this sheet is some affirmations that you're welcome to use. You can come up with your own, but these are just to help you out. The affirmations are: I make my own decisions with confidence and conviction. I use my power for good. I am ambitious and capable of whatever desires. I have high self-esteem and believe I am valuable. I am worthy of the life I say I want. I am confident in my ability to succeed. I choose the best for myself always. So that's a lot of stuff, but you have several weeks to be able to use this stuff and go over this stuff. Use these things for you to be able to help you journal as well. One of the things too, that if you just decide that you want to pick up an affirmation that day and use that affirmation, then use that affirmation to help you get through the day. All right, these tools and these techniques work. We start with the awareness first, and then we use these tools to help guide us. And so please take advantage of these tools and allow them to help you get through these next several weeks and really connect to this Aries new moon. Cool. Now, this is the part of the class where we take a moment now to do our new moon wishing. So let's get ready. Let's go ahead and take out the new moon wishing sheet. Now it's time to make our wishes and set our goals so that we can manifest our dreams and make them come true. A lot of this material, I just want to let you know, is I got from the Moonology book. And so if you want any of this material, you're welcome to grab this book. It's a really great book breaking down new moon wishing and what exactly to do during the full moon. And so I've just taken out the bits and pieces that I find to be very powerful and put them down for you guys to be able to easily access. All right. And then, of course, add my own little tweak and magic to it. And so now we're putting down the top five ways to connect. We got that there. And now we're going over your new moon wish list. Now, I want to read something that's really important when it comes to being able to make your wishes and really get these manifestations going. All right. So it's really important to, when you come to your wishing, the wishing must come from the heart. And I'm going to actually add that. And not only should it come from the heart, but it should come from the gut. We need that fiery energy to bring that energy up into the heart and really be able to resonate in this space. And you're really going to find that in this practice that I'm going to share with you, this Kundalini practice that we're going to get into on the next half of this video. Moving that energy into the heart, feeling the wish as if it's already happened. Feeling the wish as if it's already happened. So not wishing for it to come true, but appreciating that your wish has come true. This is extremely powerful. And so if we can change our mindset and be able to get into that space, fake it till you make it, do what you have to do, but feel the sense as if it's already happened. Feel the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Feel it in your body, in your bones, with all of your being. Feel the elation of being in your dream and having it come true. So please take a moment there to really sit with that. To really sit that and ask yourself, what are the wishes that you've been wishing for? And how can you change your mindset as if it's already come true? So that as we move forward and start filling this sheet out, you're in a space of possibility. You're in a space, in a good energy of hope. And we want to be in that space so that we can vibrate that energy and attract that energy to us. And so the first part, let's get started. The first part is very simple. You can write down your wishes, your dreams, and your goals. I gave you 5 spaces, but you're welcome to do more. And you can do it as simple as just, I want to be healed. I want my new home. I want better opportunity with my work. And one of the things that I read is that when you're writing things down, it's okay to write down material things, a new car and things like that, but really focus on what it is that that thing is going to bring you. So if you write down, I want a new home, what is it about that new home that it's going to make your life better? What is it going to do? What is it going to do to you? What is it going to do for you? Actually, I should say, what is it going to do for you by having that new home and really be in that space? And so if you continue to write these things down, go through 1 through 5, continue to write all your wishes down, and then you're going to go into the space of where you can actually, your vision. And I like to do a little example here of what we have on the Moonology. So if you wrote down that one of your wishes is you'd like to achieve success at work, here's just some examples. I wish to own and run my own company. I wish to find a great new job. Your visualization will be seeing yourself behaving with confidence at a job interview. Imagining yourself walking through the front door of the company of your dreams and writing the details of exactly how that space would look like. Or maybe it's running your own company and actually writing down the details of the doors, the building, the people, and allowing yourself to really get in that space of visualization. So that's visualization. Your affirmation could be, I am so excited to have found a job. I'm loving my new job. I'm so good at my new job. So remember, when you're doing your affirmations, the I am statement is huge because we're saying these statements as if it's already happened. And so when you walk throughout the day and you repeat this simple affirmation, you are automatically drawing you into that space. So that's the affirmation. And now, what are your intentions? What are your intentions and your commitments? I intend to look on job sites for a position that appeals to me. I intend to research companies before I apply for a job there. I intend to look at spaces for my new company. So those are the main ways to start your manifestations. There's so many different types of ways to manifest, but this is the best way that we've created to where we have it down. We can look at it each and every day. And then for those of you that already had your wish list from the last month, go ahead and bring over the ones that didn't get completed, that you haven't quite gotten there quite yet. It's on its way, but maybe it wasn't for that month. Maybe it's for this month. So transition that information and put it onto the new sheet. Don't just take the old and then put that back up, but really take the time to rewrite them, to re-see the things that you wrote last month and see maybe there's a little bit things that you could do different. Maybe change your I am statement. Maybe change your commitments and allow yourself to get into this new space of this Aries, fierce, confidence, driven new moon and see if that will make a difference with what exactly you've been trying to wish for. Cool? All right, cool. So let's move on now. It's finally time. We've sat down. We've gone over the new moon forecast. And so we have the awareness of exactly what to expect for the next several weeks until April 23rd. And we've also gone over the 5 ways to connect. So we now know in detail exactly what we need to do to continue this wonderful flow of energizing and keeping us in sync with this Aries new moon. And we've also gone over your new moon wish lists. We've gotten our manifestations. We're taking now the time, as much time as you need now to fill out that sheet, to really get this stuff on paper. And now with all that being said, it's time to do our exercise. It's time to do our yoga, and specifically our Kundalini yoga, the yoga of awareness. So before we get started, I just want to go over a little bit of what exactly we're going to be doing today, as far as our Kundalini yoga portion of this class. And what we're going to be doing is really important because we're going to be energizing, strengthening our navel, our place of confidence. We talked about how this is the place of our gut, our immune system, and we're going to be strengthening that place so that we can have really strong confidence, a really sense of self, so that we can move forward for these next several weeks and be able to take these challenges and take these lessons and be able to get through them. By using that fiery energy, activating that space through this exercise, we're eventually going to be able to come to our meditation. And the meditation that we have for today is actually quite beautiful. And we're going to use this fiery energy. So really use this exercise to activate the gut, move that energy, that Kundalini energy from the base of the spine, past the hips, up the belly, and into the heart. And we want that energy to be in the heart space, moving that confidence into this place of love, of compassion, of forgiveness. And we want to be in this space because the meditation that we're going to do is called recognizing the person as you. Recognizing the other person as you. And this is a very beautiful meditation. I would like to read to you exactly what this meditation does. This meditation opens our heart and inner knowing that we are all connected and we are not alone, reminding us that we want the same, to be loved and to give love. Chanting the mantra, which I will explain, will help us express and celebrate the connection we have within ourselves and to others through our shared connection of the universe. And I feel that this was such a beautiful meditation for us to be able to practice, especially with what's going on right now, being able to see that we are not alone right now. Although it may seem that we physically are alone, some of us unfortunately having to be in quarantined by themselves. Even if you are with family members, feeling that you are still by yourself, and being able to come to this meditation and being able to come to a space of a universal connection. It is extremely beautiful, and it's even more beautiful when you move that confident energy into that space so that you can really push away that negativity, that self-doubt, whatever those fear tactics that are working in the back of the mind, to really be able to push that out of the way, burn it out of the way with the exercise, and to come to this meditation. Now, I'd like to just let you know what the posture will be, because what will happen is as soon as we're done with the actual exercise, we'll move right into the meditation. And so it's important that when you do this meditation, we'll come to seated. We'll bring our left palm to heart center. We'll take and point our index finger up towards the sky, which is also your Jupiter finger. And your Jupiter finger is connected to your knowledge. It's connected to your sixth sense. And you'll bring that Jupiter finger just right now, just right beside you. So left palm at the heart, spine nice and long, shoulders are rolled back. Jupiter finger, index finger pointing up, right beside you on the right side. Eyes are closed. And with your eyes closed, you're going to be focusing in the space between the brows, focusing in the space of your third eye. This is the seed of your inner knowing. And we want to activate that space so that you can begin to see the unseen, so that you can begin to come back to that inner knowing that you are connected, that you are loved, and that the people around you want the exact same thing as you. So once we do that, you can do this meditation for as long as you like, to up to 11 minutes if you'd like. And we'll be practicing that. I'm not quite exactly sure how long we'll be doing it. And at the same time, while we're holding that mudra, we're going to be chanting the mantra. All right. And this mantra, I'll be playing in the background. And I would like for you to just take a minute to just listen to the mantra. And when you actually listen to the sounds, the vibrations of this mantra penetrating you deep within the bones, deep within the soul, then when you're ready, please chant. If you're not a chanter, this is the best time, because now you're not in a room with a bunch of people. It's just you and me right now. And so chant as loud as you'd like and say the words and follow the mantra and really truly feel the words resonate with you. These words are hummy hum, tumi tum, wahe guru. Hummy hum, tumi tum, wahe guru. I am thine, in mine, myself, wahe guru. I am thine, in mine, myself, wahe guru. And this is your declaration. This is your declaration of saying out into the world, saying into the universe that you are connected within the deepest parts of yourself, within yourself, and also with the people around you, and having that declaration of connection between you and the others. It's really, really quite beautiful, and I'm really excited to do this with you. And so let's go ahead and get started with our exercise portion. Let's do it. Get ready to sweat. Yes. All right. Now it's time to finally begin the Kundalini yoga portion of this wonderful workshop. So again, we're going to activate our navel point. We're going to activate our space of confidence, our fire, and move that energy up. Wake up that energy so that we can move it through the body, get our circulation going, really strengthen that immune system so that we can eventually come to our meditation and bring that energy into our hearts. Now, with every Kundalini yoga class, we tune into the beautiful mantra of Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. We'll be chanting that 3 times. And what that is basically tuning us into the beautiful sound of the teacher within us. It's calling out to this golden chain of allowing us to connect to the teacher in front of us, and that continued chain of energy that will continue to connect us to the teachers before us. And so we're going to bring that energy into our practice and allow us to tune into that space so that we're all in the same vibration. And then we'll move into our practice. Are you ready? So go ahead, find a seated position. Make yourself comfortable. Maybe do a couple of shoulder shrugs. Spine nice and long and straight. Remove any flesh from underneath you. Straighten the spine by sucking in the belly button just very gently so that you support the lower spine. Roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders forward. And then find some stillness here as you just breathe into the space, allowing the chin to be parallel to the floor. Your eyes are closed, focused in the space between the brows, focusing on your inner truth. Taking in and just looking back and reflecting all the things that we went over today. Really visualizing the wishes, the dreams, the goals. Asking yourself, how can you use those 5 ways to connect? How can you cultivate that fierce, confident, willpower energy in your practice? If you like, you're also welcome to, throughout the practice, to visualize the color of yellow. Visualize this fire in your gut being ignited throughout the practice and moving that energy up. Breathe in this space. Set that intention. Begin to rub the palms together. Take a deep breath in. Palms to heart center. Take another breath in. Exhale. Inhale to tune in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale. Hold the breath. And exhale. Gently guide the palms onto the top of the knees. And before we get started, we're going to do a pranayama. It's a breath exercise called the breath of fire. Now, the best way to begin this, if you've never done it before, is one way is to actually stick your tongue out and pant like a dog. Yeah, pant like a dog. So stick your tongue out and pant. Now, the thing that should be happening is that the belly button should be going in and out, in and out, in and out. Your navel point. You're activating the navel point by moving the belly up and down, in and out, in and out. Now, once you got that sensation, you're welcome to bring your right palm onto the belly so that you can really feel the movement of the belly, of the navel pumping. Once you got that down, seal the lips and take the breaths in and out through the nose. So continue to do that. You're welcome to close your eyes. Continue to focus on that navel point energy, your solar plex chakra, the color of yellow, your fire. and continue to do the breath of fire. I'm going to be doing this for 1 minute. Now, the cool thing, continue to do your breath. The cool thing about this breath of fire is it has multiple benefits. One, it cleanses you of toxic energy, toxic air. It gets the blood flow moving. It also allows you to strengthen the respiratory, allows you to strengthen the lungs, and continue that circulation of that prana, that life force, being able to move through the body. And I like to visualize as if you're bringing in this air, bringing in this breath, and allowing this breath, this air to penetrate all the cells within your being, bringing the oxygen, healing and cleansing. So it's a really good also breath that when you wake up in the morning, if you do this for 1 minute, it will help energize you. It'll help get you to where your body will be ready to be energized and move throughout the day. So keep going, you got 5 seconds. Take a deep breath in. Suspend the breath. Fill up the lungs, fill up the belly. Suspend, hold. And open mouth, exhale. Very good. All right, so let's get the spine moving. We got the breath going, getting the body energized. Now we really need to start bringing some movement. So move with me to all fours, to your tabletop. Bringing the palms directly underneath your shoulders, the knees directly underneath your hips. You're going to inhale, look up, let the belly collapse down into the space, look up into cat, and exhale into cow, and exhale out into cat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring the chin to chest. Allow the spine to come up towards the ceiling. And breathe, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Continue this breath to movement, moving the energy up and down the spine. And as you find this breath to movement, you're welcome to start to pick up the speed. Inhaling, exhaling. Remember, we want to start building up some heat so we can start to use this fire, this energy, to move this energy up into our lungs. Get the body flowing. So start this and continue to move. And I'm going to get some music on here. Inhales and exhales. Inhales and exhales. All right, just a little bit longer. Keep moving. Keep going. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look up. Be still. And exhale, bring the chin to the chest. Bring the spine upwards. Flex the spine up. And then relax. Push yourself back into a child's pose. A child's pose where you bring the big toes together to touch. The knees come out wide towards the side edges of the mat. The palms are all the way up to the top of the mat and the forehead is grounded. Take a moment here. All right. So let's go ahead now, coming lying onto our back. This is the last part of our warm-up. You're going to lie on your back and we're going to do what's called stretch pose. So get ready to really activate that core. This is your stretch pose. We're going to have the palms facing down towards our toes. The toes are going to come together. The heels are going to come together to touch. You're going to lift up the upper body, lift up the shoulders, only the shoulders. The center body will still be on the mat. And then you're going to lift your feet up about 6 inches off the floor. Looking down to your toes, you're now going to do that breath of fire that we started at the beginning of our exercise. Looking at your toes, pointing your fingers down, shoulders are up, feet are up, 6 inches off the mat. Begin breath of fire. Keep going. Keep going. You are far more capable than what the mind wants you to believe. You are far more capable than what the mind wants you to believe. So when you are in this space, especially when you're activating your core, what will happen is you can experience a lot of thoughts of anger, of aggression. You're wakening up that space. And so rather than trying to dismiss that, keep going, you've got 30 more seconds. Rather than trying to dismiss that, take in that energy, use that anger, use that energy and make it good. Make that your energy to push you through this practice. Keep going. Got 15 more seconds. Keep your eyes open. Look down towards your toes. Keep your eyes open. You got 5 more seconds. Keep going. Lift those feet. Lift those shoulders. Take an inhale. Lift everything up. 6 inches off the floor. Hold. Hold this here. Hold it some more. And release. All right. Come lying down. Relax. Let it all go. Take a moment to sip of water. And let's get started. So now really getting into the practice. All right. Getting into our Nabi Kriya. So we're going to begin the practice by staying lying on our back. And we're going to really activate the lower parts of our belly. So we're going to be really working the entire belly. I hope you can see me. You're going to inhale the right leg up, pointing the toes up. Exhale it down. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale it down. Powerful inhales. To the nose. Exhale. Now what we're doing here is we're really activating the lower parts of the belly, but we're also really strengthening our breath. So it's super important to really have a strong breath during these next several weeks. All right, because we're going to be sensing, I'm sure, quite a bit of emotions, a bit of that fiery energy, that which if we have too much of, can open up the sensation of anxiety, the sensation of anger, the sensation of stress. And so we really need to find strength in our breath. And so by connecting our breath, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down, and letting that move you through the practice. So really focusing on pointing those feet, making the legs nice and strong. I want you to get lost in this space. And what I mean lost in this space is I really want you to feel the sensation of connecting the breath to the movement, really listening to the affirmations and the intentions that you set at the beginning of class. All right, this is a moving meditation that allows you to really see your thoughts. What's coming up when you're in these spaces? Can you allow yourself to just focus in that space and just see what's trying to be revealed to you? No control whatsoever. It's just allowing you to become aware. So inhale, lift, exhale, down. Continue to alternate. Continue to alternate. Now we're here for quite some time. So if you find yourself getting tired, just keep the breath strong. Focus on the breaths. I am determined to treat myself with honor and respect. I am determined to treat myself with honor and respect. My personal power is becoming stronger each day. My personal power is becoming stronger each day. Keep going. Doing good. About halfway through. Continue to breathe. Inhales and exhales. Inhales and exhales. So remember, we're focusing on the lower digestive area. We're focusing on the lower digestive area. All right, you have 1 more minute left. So continue to make those legs nice and strong, pointing those toes, bringing the leg all the way down, inhaling it back up, alternating each leg. Really feel the sensation of penetrating the lower parts of the belly. So you're pumping and you're moving this energy. All right, you're pumping and you're moving this energy with your legs so that you can draw that energy up towards the spine. Up the spine. 30 more seconds. Keep going. Keep going. 10 more seconds. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Hold the breath. Bring both legs up, 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 up towards the sky. Hold the breath here. Exhale. Keeping the legs up. Keeping the legs up. Both legs are staying up, staying pointed. The arms are coming up. Palms are facing one another. As the palms face one another, keeping this energy moving through the space, having strength in the arms. We're going to inhale and exhale, lower the legs all the way down. All the way down. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, bring them down. Nice, powerful movements. Remember, we're finding strength in our breath. We're allowing the breath to pull the legs up and allowing the breath to bring the legs down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Where does your courage lie? What do you need confidence? Where do you need to find your self-worth? It's locked in the belly. We want to release that. So continue to inhale, pointing the toes up. Exhale, bringing them down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Feel that core activated. Feel that core working. We're not here for too long. So you can do this. If you feel a little discomfort, if you feel a little burn, that means you're doing it right. So keep going. Inhaling, exhaling. Keep going. You're over halfway there. You're over halfway there. So continue to bring the legs up, down, keeping them connected. Palms are facing one another, nice and strong. Nice and strong movements up and down. This is for the upper digestion and the solar plexus. So now we're moving further up. We're at the very top of the belly, still stimulating the digestive tract and really working in strengthening that immune system. Strengthening the immune system. I deserve all the respect, joy, and prosperity that comes my way. Say that with strength. Say that with confidence. Continue to move. I deserve all the respect, joy, and prosperity coming my way. 30 more seconds. Keep going. 30 more seconds. Told you we want to feel that heat. We're going to be hopefully sweating here. Hopefully you're already starting to feel a little bit of that. So keep going. 20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bring the legs up, bring the legs up. Now bend the knees and bring the knees into your chest. Wrap the arms around your knees and exhale it all out. Exhale it all out. Exhale it all out. So with the knees into the chest, we're going to relax here for a moment. We're going to take a moment to relax. As we relax and allow ourselves to reset, this is one of the most important parts of each of the practices, when we take these moments to pause. When we take these moments to pause so that we can allow the energy now to move through the body. And this is super key to allowing you to really restart that immune system, really restart the body so that you can allow yourself to be refreshed to move on through the practice. So taking moments to pause. Remember, we said that's going to be really important. Continue to relax. It's going to be really important that through the next several weeks, we take these moments to pause. If you have too much fire going on and you're constantly moving in action, you have an overabundance of this Aries energy. It's already around you, so you don't want to be doing too much. It's important that you don't let that fire grow too much, and you extinguish that fire a little bit by taking moments like this to cool down, to relax. So take the next minute now to just listen to your breath, hugging the knees into your chest. Relax. Let go. As you breathe in this space, listening to your heart beating, feeling this energy of the solar plex, of the gut, moving into your heart space, traveling into your space of love and compassion. Move and breathe in this space. Stay in this space for just a moment longer. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And then staying on your back, we're going to move on to the next portion of this exercise. Keeping the knees into the chest. I'm going to take an inhale. And with your exhale, you're going to bring the feet out, connected together, and allow them to come out to 60 degrees. Not coming all the way up to 90. We're not bringing it all the way down. We're bringing it just at 60 degrees. And as you bring the legs out, you're going to open up the arms wide and let them fall out to the side. And you're going to then bring them back in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So we're going to continue this movement. All right. And what we're doing here energetically now, we're squeezing out the belly and we're moving this energy into the heart. And your heart chakra is connected not just into the center, the heart space, but the energy moves out into the arms. So you're sending this energy out. You're expanding yourself. You're moving this energy out and around you, strengthening the magnetic field that is around you. And allowing that energy, that powerful energy from the gut, to be able to move from the space of the gut or the butt and move into the heart space. So continue doing this, all right? Continue to find strength. And we're going to continue that movement. If you find yourself getting tired, maybe try not to focus so much on it. See what happens when you actually go past that. When your mind says, I'm too tired, I don't know if I can continue to do this. Can you allow yourself to continue to breathe and work past that? Come back to your breath. Don't focus on that thought. Come back to your breath. Come back to your intention. What's your affirmation that you want to give yourself that brings you back to your wish, that brings you back to finding courage? I'm courageous. I am powerful. I have all the self-confidence in the world to accomplish my hopes, to accomplish my dreams. I am healed. I am safe. I'm exactly where I need to be. So keep going. Keep moving. All right. We're going to be here for a little bit. So if you find yourself, like I said, getting tired, keep trying to work through it. The feet are exactly at 60 degrees. So extending the legs out to 60 degrees. Keep them connected. Hud is the sound that activates the gut. By chanting Hud, we immediately empower ourselves and invoke that space within the gut. So find that power, move through the energy, break through the self-doubt. Break through the self-doubt. Keep going. I am powerful. I am confident. I am driven. I can do it. Keep going. Keep going. Understand that we can't control the situation around us. We cannot control the situation around us, but we can control our actions. We can breathe. Take one step at a time. Change our perception and discover our purpose. Use this fierce energy. Use this fire to light you up. To light you up. And in turn, light up the world around you. Keep going. You're over halfway there. You got this. If you're feeling any anger, any upset, let it come out. Let it come out. It needs to be let go. It needs to be released. And this is the space to do it. Keep going. Now more than ever, we must take time for ourselves. Think of the things through and breathe. Connect to your solar plex and move that energy into your heart space. Keep going. Just one more minute. One more minute. I know I am becoming the best person I can be. I know I am becoming the best person I can be. 30 more seconds. You got this. 10 more seconds. Inhale, bring both legs up. Bring both legs up. Don't stop, bring both legs up. Bend the left knee. Keep the right leg extended up. Bend the left knee, bring it into the chest. Keep the right leg extended up. Inhale, exhale, bring that leg down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. This is your own little chiropractic work here. As we align the hips now, we'll continue moving this energy. Try not to take too long to pause. Inhaling and exhaling, right leg only. We're not here for very long. Keep going. Just 30 more seconds. Keep going. 30 more seconds and then we're going to switch sides. Keep going. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale both legs up. Bend the right knee. Exhale the left leg down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1 minute. Keep going. Keep that energy moving. We don't want that fire to die out, so keep that energy going. Inhaling, resetting our hips, aligning the spine. Keep going, feeling that sense of balance. As we balance both sides. 30 more seconds. Keep going. Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides one more time. Now bending the left leg, extending the right leg up, inhaling and exhaling, bringing that leg up and down, up and down for another minute. Keep going. My personal power is becoming stronger each day. My personal power is becoming stronger each day. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. This is the last side. Inhaling now the opposite leg. Left leg. Inhale. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. It's the last side. Whatever fear you've had, whatever self-doubt you've had, it's time now to burn those things away. They've done their purpose. They did what they needed to do. And now it's time to let it go. So use this fire to honor that and to allow yourself to burn that away. So that we can come to a place of recognizing the other person as you and being able to have the sensation of being united. Let's burn away the negativity. Let's burn away that self-doubt and come to a place of peace. Shine that light. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, both legs up. Inhale, both legs up. Find that moment to pause. Shine that light bright. Hold it. And let it go. Bring everything down. Relax the body for just a moment here. Relax, relax. Relax. So as you relax here, feeling the energy move through the body, becoming grounded. We're going to now slowly come to standing. As we finish up our exercise, this is the last portion of our kriya before we come into our meditation. So hopefully you can see me, but you'll be coming to standing. And I'm actually going to do this on my knees just in case you can't see me. You're going to come to standing. You're going to bring the palms all the way up above you. And the fingertips are going to be facing behind you. The arms are directly beside the ears, and they're going to stay here. You're going to inhale, reach up with the palms back, and exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let this movement be slow. Let this movement be gentle at first. We're just allowing this energy now as you bring the palms down to the ground. We're moving the energy from the ground and letting that energy move all the way up. So we're moving the entire spine, really flexing the entire spine, really moving the entire body. And remember, when we're working with the palms of our hands, that's that energy coming from our heart center. So we're allowing that energy to travel up, all the way up, and move into the palms, sending that out. Sending that out. So continue to move. Inhales and exhales. We're going to do this for another minute, and then we're going to pick up the pace. So keep going. Inhale, listen to the sound of your breath. Powerful breaths guiding you up and guiding you down. Guiding you up and guiding you down. So we're flexing the entire spine, moving all of the spinal fluid. Just 20 more seconds. Twenty more seconds, 10 more seconds. Get ready to pick up the pace. And go. Start picking up the pace. Faster movement, faster breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Standing with the palms all the way up. Arms still beside the ears. Letting that movement move you a little bit faster. This is just the last of it. You only have about 45 seconds left of this, so keep it going. Keep the energy moving. Don't let yourself stop. 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. Pick up the pace. Inhales, exhales. Ten seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale all the way up. Palms come all the way up. Hold the breath here. Hold the breath. Squeeze everything in your being. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Feel the sensation of every part of your body, every part of your being squeezed. And exhale. Gently bring the palms down. Gently bring the palms down. Allow yourself to come down, taking a moment seated here. Taking a moment seated. Removing any flesh from underneath you. Allowing the spine to come nice and long and straight. Let the palms rest onto the top of the knees. Take a moment here to just relax. Try not to force anything. We're just going to allow ourselves to just sit in this energy that we've created. This powerful, magnificent energy that lies within us. We've activated that space. We've lit that fire within us. Now we're just sitting in this space, feeling the sensation of this beautiful light traveling up the spine, into the heart, into the throat, past the third eye space and out the crown of the head, moving up and down. Now get ready. Posture in place, Mudra is ready. Eyes are closed. Focus in the space between the brows. Prepare to listen and then join in. Nice deep breaths, inhales and exhales. Join in when you're ready. Hami hum, to me to Waheguru. I am thine and mine myself, Waheguru. Hami hum, to me to Waheguru. I am thine and mine myself, Waheguru. Hami hum, to me to Waheguru. I am thine and mine myself, Waheguru. Hami hum, to me to Waheguru. I am thine and mine myself, Waheguru. Hami hum, to me to Waheguru. I am thine and mine myself, Waheguru. Hami hum, to me to Waheguru. I am thine and mine myself, Waheguru. Continue to sing from the heart. Continue to sing from the heart. I am thine and mine myself, Waheguru. Hami hum, to me to Waheguru. I am thine and mine myself, Waheguru. Hami hum, to me to Waheguru. I am thine and mine myself, Waheguru. Listen to your voice, listen to the mantra. To me to Waheguru. I am thine and mine myself, Waheguru. Hami hum, to me to Waheguru. I am thine and mine myself, Waheguru. Hami hum, to me to Waheguru. I am thine and mine myself, Waheguru. Hami hum, to me to Waheguru. I am thine and mine myself, Waheguru. Hami hum, to me to Waheguru. I am thine and mine myself, Waheguru. Hami hum, to me to Waheguru. thine and by myself. Waheguru. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Fill up the lungs. Fill up the belly. Hold the breath. With your exhale, bring the right palm on top of the left palm. Continue to exhale. Let all the air out. Bringing both palms to heart center. Feeling all the love, all the compassion here in this space. The connection. Take another deep breath in. Hold the breath. Hold for 20 seconds. And when you're ready, powerful exhale out. One more time. Inhale. Hold. And powerful exhale. Gently release the palms. Relax the palms onto the knees. And then slowly allow yourself to come lying down. Finally allowing yourself to come lying down to rest. For you to be able to enjoy the most important posture of every class, of every yoga class, Shavasana. Gently let the feet flop towards the side edges of the mat. Tuck under the tailbone. Spine nice and flat. Chin just gently tucked towards the chest. Palms are down beside you, either facing down to ground or up to receive. slowly, gently, lovingly begin to wiggle the fingers, the toes, a gentle look to the left, and a gentle look to the right. Inhaling the hands up above you, pointing the toes further down below you. Taking your deepest breath yet and bringing the knees into the chest. Taking a moment to pause here. Taking a moment to pause here. Giving yourself a hug of gratitude. Begin to rub the palms of the hands together and the palms of the feet together, waking up the body. And as you rub the palms together, rocking up and down, side to side on the spine, guide yourself up to seated. Guide yourself up to seated. Palms at heart center. Eyes are closed. This is a prayer and offering to seal this class, sending you off with a beautiful chant, beautiful affirmation. If you know the words, sing along. We'll sing this along and then chant Sat Nam 3 times. Truth is my identity. Join in. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. One more time. Inhale the palms to the third eye space, the seat of your intuition. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining me. This was a wonderful, beautiful experience for us to be able to share and have. Remember to recognize that we are not alone. We have all the power and all the confidence to stay strong and to push forward and to get through this. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Bow forward.